What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how you can waterproof your cellular phone. All I did is I took your regular sandwich baggie. As you can see, it's already inside it. I have an example of how you can do it here in a minute. Your best bet is with a phone like this that doesn't have an antenna on it, or you can take the antenna off, which I've done with this one just for information purposes. If you do have one with a antenna on it, make sure you make it probably about, I would say, 4 inches longer than the actual phone when it's folded out. See, this is probably about 2 inches from the top of the phone. But what I did is just took the sandwich baggie, I measured a little bit, left about I'd say about a half inch on each side, just so I could work with it a little bit, and when it closes up, it'll close up alright, and so you can get these edges. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I took a lighter and went along those edges and just crimped them. Kind of like if you were like a nylon rope and you don't want it to untwine, you take a lighter to it and then crimp it down so it all melts together so it doesn't unravel. Kind of the same lines with this. You just melt it, press it with your fingers. When you do that, you're gonna have two sides that are exposed once you have it in there. The best bet is to leave this small end right here open so you can just slide your phone right down into it. But before you put the phone into it, you go along this whole edge and you take a lighter and you take it, and don't get the flame right onto the to the plastic, because it'll either catch a little flame and start flaring up and warp pretty nasty, and then you'll have to start over or work around it. But go real slow, real light, real small burns. Press it with your fingers, go again, press it with your fingers, go again, press it with your fingers. Just go all along the whole thing, down the whole thing. Here's an example of the one that I made for my phone. As you can see, it's open right here, but this whole edge right here is already done. What that'll do is that'll let you have the freedom of just dropping your phone down, because if you try to put your phone in it before you crimp these edges down, this one edge on the long part, it's gonna kind of, I don't know, it's gonna kind of fold up a little bit, and your edges aren't gonna be as crisp, or whatever you want to call it. They're not gonna line up right. So I went along the whole edge and did that. So then once I get it in there, I just take a pair of scissors, cut it about, if you have one of these phones right here, or like a BlackBerry or an iPhone, or a phone that's just a flat phone like this, or like a Nokia, one of the older models, those are fine too. A non-flip phone is what I'm really talking about. But you just cut this edge, cut this right here, and then you got your edge right here, and then you just go along that top edge and melt it just like you did the rest of them. And this would be like if you're going hiking, fishing, camping, and you know that you're going to be in maybe some damp weather, or just wear mist or fog or something might be able to get into your phone. What it also does is it leaves, here's the other phone, it leaves an air pocket inside of it. And I'll show you here in a second. But it leaves an air pocket inside of it. So say you're fishing and you're talking to on the phone and the boat rocks or something and you accidentally drop your phone. Well, that air pocket's going to keep your phone from just sinking straight to the bottom. It's going to sit there and float right on top. I have a bowl of water right here, and I'm going to change this camera angle so you can see it. And as you can see, I just folded this up, fold that up, drop it in the water, just drop it in the water and it floats. So I'll just pull it out. I got a towel right here and dry it off, and there's no water inside, so that will definitely help save your phone next time you're doing something where you're going to be around water, or in damp conditions where you're going to need your phone for sure. But have a good one, and I hope this helps anybody out in case they want to try this. Remember, don't hold the flame right onto the plastic because it will burn it and make it warp real quick. Real quick, real small areas at a time, and that's your best bet. And always go, once you think you have it done, always go around and give it a little durability test, and crimp the edge a little bit, and just kind of work the edges a little bit, make sure that it's not going to come apart and stuff like that. So there's just a little tip what you can do with your cell phone, waterproof it, and have a good one.